Thank you for watching Meatsauce Monty, our special YouTube online digital edition. We can say whatever we want, do whatever we want, as long as our good friends here at Mystic Lake say it's okay.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, of course, one of my favorite games, it's been around since the beginning of our show, the drink game.
Yeah.
Normally, some weeks we've left it behind, some weeks it's here in an online edition. We haven't done it on the show. It hasn't made TV in a long time. I think the CW, they might have, I don't know. They don't like us imbibing. But who said, start off your Sunday morning with a beverage in hand. And
right. Why do they care?
Because we're on their air, but now we're on YouTube. See, there's...
Sweet.
Yeah.
Drink!
So I think you're going to run the table this week, and here's why.
Because I'm smart?
Home Alone edition.
Oh, yeah.
Home Alone. And here's the thing, and I'll admit to you, what inspired me on this is Home Alone 2 just had its 25th anniversary like last week.
The first one's almost 30 years old.
But one of your bits of your stand-up routine, and then
Home Alone 2 on Blu-ray?
Yes. It is hilarious because I'm a stay-at-home dad, 3 kids in a minivan. When I go to Target, I can have a list. I always do end up with something.
You don't need.
And that's why your joke is so funny.
Thank you.
And it's timely. We got the holidays coming up.
Yeah, the holidays are
We're
sweet.
here. So I thought, but I'm not talking Home Alone 2, I'm going with 1.
Okay.
But anyhow, let's start off. Joe Pesci.
Yep.
He played the role of Harry, one of the Wet Bandits. That was originally written, they wanted to cast a different actor. Do you know who they wrote that part for?
Mel Gibson?
No, close. Robert De Niro.
Oh, really?
Robert De Niro. They thought he would have been Joe Pesci was good, but Robert De Niro might have been better.
Yeah, I don't know. Pesci's phenomenal in that part.
You think he's funny?
It's basically his same character in Goodfellas, but without the swearing.
Well, you know what? That was a very good segue. Without the swearing, Pesci, they said his favorite word on set was the F word.
Well, of course.
He was just letting it fly like crazy.
Yeah.
Working with Macaulay Culkin, the director, Chris Columbus, said, try to use this word instead. Can you say what word they encouraged him to use instead of the F word?
No.
Yeah, think about it. Yeah, you can.
Turd?
Fudge.
Oh,
Fudge.
yeah.
See,
yeah.
Turd's a good one, though. Turd's a great word.
Where did you get these? Impossible.com?
You've done that before, too. Just online.
It's the same thing over
just
and over
online.
again.
I know, but it's great. No, just online. But so they tried to get him to say
that
fudge.
a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Daniel Stern, the other crook of the Wet Bandits. The scene where he has the tarantula crawling on his face. Real or fake?
It's real.
You're right.
But the scream is fake because they didn't want to scare the spider. So the scream's added in later because they didn't want the spider to either A, bite him or run away.
Yeah. So see, the same information that you know in detail is where I got
a really
all
good
this
friend
stuff,
of mine is obsessed with Home Alone, so that's how I know.
Did you watch like extras?
I watched them both a week ago. Yeah, back to back.
Did you binge? There you go, yeah.
I got nothing to do.
Holidays, watch the movies. The barefoot scenes with Daniel Stern, was that real or fake?
Fake.
Yeah, see, now
you can't step through a nail.
Well, but the snow, the light bulbs, all that. They said he had rubber feet on to protect the whole time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gross. Rex Ryan's into that.
Wonderful. Macaulay Culkin. This movie was actually written for him because one of the screenwriters saw him in a different movie. What movie would that have been? There's actually a scene specifically where they said this kid just steals the show.
Uncle Buck.
It's Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
You nailed it. It was the scene where, was it the babysitter's outside and using the mail slot and he was trying to talk to him? They said that scene alone, Macaulay Culkin, child star, they wrote this, they put him in there.
He's got a weird dad.
His
dad made them put
that's a fun segue.
His other brother into all of them. Because
Kieran.
Fuller, that's his brother. Fuller's his brother in real life.
Kieran, his little brother, was the cousin, or...
Fuller, yeah, the pop kid that drinks a Pepsi and wets the bed, that's his actual brother.
Yeah, okay.
He's in every movie he's in because his dad said, if you want Macaulay, you have to take him.
It's a 2-for-1 bit.
Right.
It's like you and your brother.
No.
They bring him into the K-Fan power
Kieran's
trip because...
hideous. The Culkin boys are hideous now. They're ugly adults.
They might be strange adults, but hey, let's give them credit. 90s Home Alone was pretty sweet.
The Lambert brothers were ugly kids and they're handsome men.
Okay.
The Culkin kids were cute kids and now they're just...
You have reverse fortunes then.
Yeah.
And he was famous as a kid and now he's a complete weirdo
He's in
loser.
some band called like the Pizza Underground.
That's a great name.
What's the Velvet Underground cover band? That's dead serious. They do Velvet Underground covers, but they're awful.
Have you seen them?
No, but my friend Tim, who's obsessed with Home Alone, saw them at First Ave, and they're
No
getting
way.
booed. Yes.
They were getting
It's called
booed
the
at First
Pizza
Ave.
Underground, yeah.
Did he go there because he wanted?
He loves
No,
Macaulay
let me
Culkin.
guess. Your buddy showed up with his Blu-ray copy of Home Alone,
Maybe.
and he was going to try to get backstage
Maybe.
with
I
Macaulay
doubt
and be
he'd
like,
sign it.
Sign it, take pictures with me. I
I bet
love
he's
you."
tired of that.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
But he's made a ton of money,
But now he's raking in the dough with that Pizza Underground.
which is horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Old Man Marley was not in the original script. They brought him in later. They wrote it in. Where did they get his name?
Is that Christmas Story?
Oh,
Christmas Tale?
no. Keep going.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Keep going.
Busty Cops 2? I don't know.
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol.
Charles Dickens.
Not Busty Cops 2?
No. You know what though? The Christmas edition wasn't that Busty Cops 3? Is that?
Yeah. They have to save Santa. And his sack. What? The toys are in danger.
Oh my God. You're brilliant. You should be a screenwriter. You should think up these movies.
I'm the exact opposite of brilliant.
No, but I love
Just an idiot with a small vocabulary.
Save Santa's sack. The toys.
I've seen a movie.
The toys.
I've seen Santa.
Be careful. Be careful.
It's YouTube.
Yeah, but
Logan Paul's on YouTube, and he's the armpit
I don't
of the
even know-
world.
I don't even know who
he's
that
a
is.
giant YouTube Todd.
we have the people here at Mystic that
Yeah,
we're
it's
doing
a casino.
live. Yeah, but we don't want to. I mean, you're saying.
It's a casino.
All right. Okay. All right. 18
How old-
plus.
yeah, right.
18, so we're grown ups here.
You can look
say
up
what
on the
you want.
internet.
Yeah, a lot
That's
of
always
things.
my comeback. People are like, you swear too much on Twitter. You know what you can find on Twitter? I'll show you.
Stop. I'm sure the people that respond to you are very rude.
They can all get
They're mean.
double pink eye.
That's right. You can find a lot on the internet, especially like how-to. But I'm talking like home improvement
Yeah,
stuff.
I've looked up some how-to
I'm sure
stuff.
you have.
Didn't work.
How many Home Alone franchise movies are there in total? This might be the toughest question.
5?
You na-
5.
yeah, you're right.
There's the 2,
Okay.
and then there's a they're bad though.
The last one, this is why I thought you wouldn't get it. The last one was called Holiday Heist, Home Alone Holiday Heist. It was an ABC straight, made-for-TV ABC movie in 2012. So yeah, so that franchise just, they'll always have the first
The
two.
first 2 made them a ton.
Absolutely.
And I love them. I love the first one as a classic. Just a classic movie. Doesn't even have to
Yeah.
be a classic Christmas movie.
just a movie.
The second one is the exact same thing.
In New York.
It's the exact same thing, just different
Yeah. I know.
city.
Yeah, they're
same
in,
thing.
Yeah,
It's
like
great, though.
Sharknado. They
It's
just
great.
moved it to a different city.
Way better than Sharknado. Don't compare
No,
Home Alone to
I'm
Sharknado.
saying just the premise of.
Yeah.
I know. I love it. One of my favorite segments now. The drink game, that was fun. That was really good. Might as well finish off my beverage here.
Thanks, Dad.
Paul's Pissy Pants.
Yeah.
Again, this truly, I'm like one of those kids where every time I open a present, I say it's like what I always
Yeah,
want. This is
I
my
do that,
favorite.
yeah. It's
This
nice
is
to
my
do that,
favorite
though.
segment.
There's nothing worse than giving somebody a gift and they don't want it.
Oh, yeah.
I put up with that for a while.
Don't want
Thanks.
this.
Come on, it cost me a lot of
Oh.
money. Cool.
Yeah, thanks. Paul's Pissy Pants. A lot of these are you responding to somebody. I put your stuff in quotes, but don't you have to be funny to do stand-up? And you put no.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's
don't.
great.
Yeah.
You're doing a show coming up in March. You're
March
taking it on the road.
17th. Common and I are going to Fargo, and we're calling it Fleecing Fargo.
Are you expecting there to be a lot of K-fans?
I think it's sold out.
That's awesome.
Maybe.
Good for you.
It will be, I hope.
How much work do you, and I'm asking this, you can play up the bit for the show, how much work do you put into stand-up? Do you honestly sit down and say, I'm going to cram this, I'm going to write this stuff? Or do you just show up and say, I'm a character, I'm going to say some stuff, I got my hat on? So, you're just going to show up in Fargo?
Yeah.
That's,
I learned from a very good friend of mine, good for
Yeah.
me, but I asked
Yeah.
him for advice once, Nick Swartzen, who's a phenomenal
Yeah,
comedian, one of the
absolutely.
best in the world. And he told me, he said, the only advice I'll ever give you, don't ask me about stand-up, is just tell stories.
Yeah.
Just tell stories. And I have 3 really good stories. My Mexico one is my favorite story.
don't give it away here on YouTube.
No.
Save it for the people that want to go
I've
see
told
you.
it on stand-up.
Yeah.
It's about the time that I was in Mexico with Fallon, and we were drunk. We went up to the room. I walked out on the balcony, And she's like, why are you wearing a towel? So I threw the towel off.
And
Had
wow.
nothing else on. I walk back into the room after I mentioned something to her that we should do. I turn around, she's like, got her shoulders down, laughing. I walk out, I go, what's so funny? And she can't stop laughing. She points over like this. I look, this balcony room we have, the whole resort is having their afternoon meeting. Like from me to the speaker. Not kidding. I was like saying graphic things, no joke. And I'm probably wanted in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's a true story.
That is a great story.
I'm like, why is she laughing?
You weren't aware of the surroundings as you were doing the.
No, yeah, I was
Olay.
doing the whole show.
I'm sure
yeah,
there was
saying things,
yeah,
moving.
yeah.
Little Elvis. Yeah. I'm like, why are you laughing? You've seen it before, I know, but don't laugh at it.
Oh my God! I didn't expect to get that answer out of the Paul's Pissy Pants. Don't you have to be funny? Did you stand up? No.
But see, I'm not funny. That's just a stupid
funny.
story.
No, but it's a very funny story. You are funny.
To answer your question, no, zero.
Okay.
I don't put effort in a lot of things. That's why I live alone.
Do you get nervous?
No, not at all.
So it's not the nerves
Zero.
of going up and.
No.
A lot of people
I
performance
live
anxiety.
for that. Yeah, that's my thing.
You're like the stage.
It's like a drug. Yeah, I love it. It's the best drug on the planet. You get
every
people to
Thursday
laugh.
right here.
Right. Yeah.
Club M, Mystic
They
Lake.
laugh.
Absolutely.
Especially if you get pretty women to laugh. That's the whole reason I do it.
Oh, really?
That's how I hooked Fallon. She came and saw me do stand-up.
Sense of humor.
Work
A sense
out.
of humor gets you far. No offense, but you're expecting a lot of good-looking women in Fargo in March?
I don't know. One's enough. What do I look like, Casanova?
One's enough.
That's why you got to be funny.
You were very funny. I didn't want to work anymore. I made more money being my dad's son.
True story.
That's a tweet and a quote from your morning show, but elaborate on that if you...
I was working at Dairy Queen and they didn't...
You talked about that here too. You brought the chair to wash dishes.
I don't have...
Yeah.
My biggest downfall is I have zero work ethic. I don't know why. My father has a ton of it. My mom, they both still work in their late 60s. My brother's one of the hardest workers I know.
And then
there's me.
I love how
I don't know why.
You know what? You are balancing out your family. There's a natural order to things.
Right.
And you are the funny one. Your
My
brother might be
brother's
smart and
funnier
funny.
than I am.
He might be very funny, but he's a hard worker. He does all
He's
those
very
things.
hard worker.
You balance them out.
Every month he's like, I got a promotion. I'm like, cool, I still say penis on the radio.
And you still got a promotion from that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So made more money being dad's son. That was
True story.
From Dairy Queen. You're like, screw this.
Well,
I'm staying home.
No, I forgot I think I forgot I had football one day, and I'm like, I have to go to football practice, so I just said, but I've never no-showed.
Well, then how did you get let go? Or did
I
you
just
say,
walked
I quit?
out. I'm like, I quit. I can't. I got to do
out.
this.
I got football.
She's like, find another job. And the woman actually told me I'd never work again. I was 16.
And did you say, I'm playing Minnetonka Skippers football?
Yeah.
I'm putting together my 2-play highlight reel.
Sorry, I'm driving my... My dad bought me the car. I don't need money. I can't.
You're like, hey.
You can't pick your parents.
You know what? That lady sounds very bitter at life. I wonder where she's at now. We should do one of those.
I think
where
she's
are they
still with
now?
us. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Every
time you go to Dairy
Queen. She was
Queen.
nice. Her husband was nice.
Yeah. She just
no,
yelled
that
at you and
Dairy
said
Queen's
you'll never
closed.
work again. Yeah.
Closed.
Your dad
True
actually
story.
bought
He bought it out and closed it.
Shut it down.
It was great. It was a good experience.
I know you're such a soccer fan. There was a poster that you tweeted, guarantee you're spotted Allianz Field, and you said you'd rather go to Alcatraz.
Yeah, and then some idiots like,
Yeah, no, I get
man, there's no Alcatraz. I know that, you moron. That's why I wrote it. There's a lot of things that I would say if you weren't so easily offended that I would rather do than...
No, I'm not easily offended.
Soccer's so... No, I know you're not, but...
Your people
soccer
on
is so stupid. It's the dumbest... Save your spot?
Okay, yeah, save... Hey, don't you see that
For
beautiful...
what?
It's a beautiful stadium in St. Paul, Snelling, where the bus garage used to be.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
a great
you right now,
spot in
I'm going
town.
to tell Todd, if Allianz wants to be our sponsor, or
I'll
if Minnesota United wants to be our sponsor,
Dead serious. I'll
we
quit.
will go there
I'll
and do
quit.
shoes.
No, I won't.
You'll wear the scarf.
Refuse.
Ole,
Refuse. I've
ole.
said
You will be the biggest soccer fan.
I will not. No, I don't bend to the corporate. It's like people, they do things because they're getting paid, man. Like, what do you think? I just wear Hammermade all the time?
Okay, Jim Carrey. Hey, man.
That's Wayne's
World. There is
World.
no Paul here,
That's
man.
Wayne's World. People just do things like because they're getting paid.
Drinking Pepsi, Domino's, or Pizza
Here,
Hut.
have my iPhone.
I'm 35.
Oh, hold on, my Red Wing boots are tight.
Pick up the Gatorade.
Right, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm 35. I can't sit at Coco alone on a Wednesday night. Did you go see Coco alone on a Wednesday night?
No, I went and saw The Disaster Artist, but a bunch of people are like, go see Coco. I can't go to Coco alone. I look like Charles Manson's fat son. I can't go into a movie theater by myself.
You're far too young to be Charles Manson's son. He just passed.
No, I'm not. No, I could be, yeah.
He would have been late. It would have been late in the game.
He was
in his 80s. I mean,
yeah,
mathematically, yeah, but
yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying, it's a
I
funny.
know.
Yeah,
I
I didn't see it. I saw The Disaster Artist, which you have to go see.
So did you want to see Coco, or people were telling you to go see it?
Hockey and Corey, because they have kids.
Yeah.
They saw it, and Corey says it's the best Pixar movie ever.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Toy Story 3 is phenomenal. Well, the first one's phenomenal.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen, but boy, to say the best.
I guess
Pixar
it's really
ever.
good.
All right. Then staying with the movie theme, go and see The Disaster Artist. James Franco is amazing. Best movie I've seen in years. Top 5 all time. You gave it an 11 out of 10.
It is.
Top 5 all time.
Yes.
Really?
It's phenomenal. I'm just telling you, there's the charm of it, there's the story, and this is the way I looked at it last night after I discussed this with Muppet, who's my dog, who obviously didn't respond, but...
Probably tooted on the couch.
Yeah, after I had a couple of cocktails and was all wired up about it. It takes a special talent to play a guy who's in, technically, the worst movie ever made. They call it the Citizen Kane of movies, of bad movies.
Right.
And he nails it. There are scenes where you're like, that's that Tommy guy in I can't recommend it high enough. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's the best movie I've seen this year. He should win an Academy Award.
Did it make you laugh?
Oh yeah,
did it do
everything.
The whole,
You laugh, you feel bad for him.
Do you really?
You're weirded out by him.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's an amazing movie.
Interesting.
It should win an Academy Award for Best Picture.
We've gone way over our time because we've been having so much fun. We've already wasted so much of their digital space. Should we continue?
Yeah.
We got one more. Life skills with meat sauce. This one. This is one of my favorites. I'll start off with the best question here. It leads into it ties into your stand-up. Turf Club, St. Paul.
Yeah.
They're hosting a roast for the year 2017.
Yeah.
Titled F 2017. Would you go?
Yeah.
You're gonna go see it, or you would? Local comedians.
Yeah.
You think 2017 was a bad year? You think it's funny
it's not
to
over
have
yet.
the bit?
2016 was way worse.
You're like,
2016 for me personally was way worse.
Yeah. Well,
2017 hasn't measured up, but the last month's been all right. But it's not over.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
So you're saying,
all
right.
Everybody's got their issues. Yeah.
Sure.
2017 hasn't been great.
All right. You think it's a funny bit?
We elected a moron in 2017.
Thank you for saying that. I never know where you stand with that. No, technically, hey, remember you're like,
These balloons would do a better job. I mean, I'm not going to say it on
careful.
TV.
Remember the radio bit? You never want to get political.
We're not on the radio, though.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, but anybody...
50% of Todd's family members that go to YouTube and accidentally click on our show, you might offend them.
Okay, well, I apologize that our president
I thought you were going to
stood up for a pedophile.
Yeah, well, that's Alabama. Hey, thank goodness for Alabama. So Turf Club, yeah, all right. Christmas presents.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what would you want. What was the best Christmas present you ever got that sticks out in your mind, and it's like it still makes you smile, warm fuzzies. You're like, oh my God, that was the coolest thing. Did your dad get you a car?
No.
Not the car.
I don't know. The best, Christmas present is gift in general.
Go ahead with gift in general, but
the best gift I ever got was a very thoughtful trip that was all put up. Yeah. I went to Vegas, and then when we got there, I had no idea why we were there, and then the gal I was with was like, hey, that guy's got the same hat you have on. And I turned, and it was like one of my best friends.
Oh,
she
cool.
planned the whole thing. It was great.
Oh, that is cool.
It was great. But the best, probably a Sega. I got a Sega when I was a kid.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been,
You went from
I got
personal
Sega
trips,
sweet. Yeah,
with friends,
I'm
and
pretty
almost
lucky.
like George Clooney with
I'm
$1 million
extremely lucky.
cash.
I'm
and then
extremely
you're
lucky.
Like, Sega Genesis, I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably, yeah.
Pretty
Super
sweet.
Nintendo, I think I got one year. I got anything I wanted. I can't help it.
No, I'm not.
My dad was spoiled. I got spoiled.
But you are the most graceful person. You're the most grateful West Metro could be Todd, Tanner, Tucker, the people that you like to make fun of.
I'm very.
You're not like a Blake or Breck.
No.
Benilde St. Margaret.
No.
Yeah, see, you're like,
I'm very lucky for everything I have.
Through and through. Hotel workers. Think about this. You go to hotels, Las Vegas probably the most. They're creating panic button machines for the workers because when people creep them out, or when people try to hit on them, or when people get weird at the hotel, so that they can hit a panic button and have staff come.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Somebody's
I'm talking about that.
hitting on a maid?
Yeah, it's already happened in New York. It happened in 2013. They're starting to do it all over in the Marriotts, the Hiltons, the Hyatts, to protect their staffers. Things can get weird at a hotel. Obviously, you've been to Las Vegas a lot, and you're like,
don't be a creep.
Oh yeah, that's life skills.
Just be nice to people. Don't be a creep. Yeah.
I was wondering if you had any hotels. You already shared your hotel story.
No, I got more, but that was with a consenting adult.
Sure, but the weirdos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure the whole staff that saw me thrusting is quit. Hell, I'd quit. I almost did. Well, technically I did.
This will be our last one. I know it's your favorite movie, Christmas Story. You love it.
I hate that movie.
You watch
it's the worst
it every
movie of all
year.
time.
It brings you to tears. You laugh so hard.
I'd rather watch my own funeral.
A New York family took 6 months. They did this all on their own. They created a Lego replica of the house that the family lived in Christmas Story.
They need a hobby.
They even have Ralphie in the pink bunny suit. They created the whole bit. What I learned after reading this, Lego takes in bids from people to say what should be a set that we're actually going to make and sell. If they get 10,000 people to sign to be on board and say yes, it deserves it, Christmas Story right now has 9,000 people supporting it. Do you think that the Christmas Story family house would be a good Lego
There's not
set?
No, it'd be hideous.
It'd be hideous. You wouldn't buy it.
I'd break it if somebody bought it for me. What a jerk.
Have you ever stepped on a Lego?
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
You'd break it. That would.
I haven't lately because I don't have kids.
Yeah, but even visiting anybody's house,
No.
So Lego, Christmas Story, no Lego?
No, hideous,
You say no good.
stupid.
You hate it?
Dumb. No, that movie's awful. My brother, my dad, every
Do
year
they
are
like
like,
it?
hey, I wonder if it's on.
Yeah, TBS.
It's on.
TNT.
Stop. We get it. And I'm annoying too, but
What is it that you hate about that movie?
it's dumb.
Really?
It's awful. It's depressing.
If you're going to be a
The
movie
whole
critic
thing
and
of it
somebody
is-
says, hey, let's talk about, and you're like, it's dumb.
It's like got this depressing undertones to it.
What?
It's awful. The creepy, it sucks. I hate that movie. Hate it.
Did you have something happen to you?
No, I just don't like
the town
it.
bully, sticking his tongue on the
No.
pole. Everybody remembers
I
it.
hate that movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it. I'd rather watch my own funeral.
Every chance I get, I'm bringing up Christmas Story.
Sure.
As long as we're working
I
together
will say something. Every chance I get, I'm going to say something worse.
about how bad the movie is.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it for Meatsauce Monty, our YouTube edition. Go get the Blu-ray of Christmas Story.
No, don't do that.
Send it to Paul.
No, don't.
We'll
I'll
see you
throw
back
it
here
out.
next week.